Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future trading. All our videos for educational purpose only. You're very welcome to follow any of our trades as long as you are on sim. We're not responsible for your trade. We had a huge drop this morning. I got the alarm and I got up early in the morning. The market was just bleeding all morning. And now we just recently recover for the last hour, and we are actually on a full throttle to the long side. And so the Nasdaq is very strong, the ES is very strong, the gold is very strong, and we will, whoever took those trades earlier, I mean, if we take the ES as an example, today the ES was bleeding, and you can see, I mean, today I got up early to catch the trends on all the market. I have an alarm, and we managed to catch most of those trades in the morning. And now the market has recovered a little bit, then dropped, reversal, and going up again, and has exceeded the target. The target is coming from the market analyzer, and those they are trades from the market analyzer based on 2 contract, and this is based on 2 contract. They are already hit the target, but I extended the target because I extend this one too much. Because there is a lot of potential much higher up this morning. The only thing concerned, the higher time frame is still in red, has not kicked in, but is on the way to kick in with the long trend. At the moment, we are on a strong direction, but if you look at the 30 minutes, you look at the 1 hour chart, we still in red actually. So what we are doing right now, you can see here on the 30 minutes, they are still in red, and that is a little concern, but we are going up, and what we will do, we'll try to lead you on some kind of decent trades. At this moment, we reach the target for the morning. So and then in this moment we start getting the reversal signal indicating there is a trend exhaustion in there. So, but then on the other side, if you look at the yellow lines here, this is where the market usually takes reversal. We take reversal when the amateur trader keep taking long or short, or vice versa. We have it at the bottom here. You can see there is 2 yellow colors. So what I can see from the market, the buyers over the sellers, a little weakness on the long side, but it is okay. But I'm still betting that we're gonna be nailing that zone here, and I will be very cautious. And when I see the first pullback, right now, if you wanted to trade or you're out of the trade, and if you wanted to enter the Nasdaq, your bet deal is right here at my crosser, because this is the yellow line where we re-enter. I mean, all those indication here, we've been using it for many years, and we know how reliable they are. We're not talking about 3 years and 4 years. Those lines and everything here, we've been using it for, to the public, 16 years, and I've been trading for 32 years. Of course, during those years, it's been updated and developed and developed and developed. So right now on the re-entry, which is a good re-entry. Why is a good re-entry? Because this is our line where you re-enter the market. At the same time, you follow behind you, you're leaning on a lot of support. So that indicate we are fine if we can re-enter the market on the 24,834. And the same thing, we can re-enter the market long on this line with the ES at 6704.75. So those are the re-entry at the moment. The biggest mistake if you are taking a long trade in those area, why it is a high risk when you are auto trading and you're taking a trade in those area here, you have nothing to lean on. You don't have your stop loss protected. You are out in the air, vulnerable to be taken out of that trade and lose that trade, and with no protection, you're very vulnerable with your trade. When you are taking a trade or your auto trade taking a trade just up in the air because RSI, momentum, junk, whatever banana indicator you have under your sleeve, or you might think you have developed some kind of AI smart, the AI doesn't recognize where you are on the chart either. No matter what you do, he's not. We tested. He's still on the basic momentum, RSI, ATR, all those from the 70s has been retweaked and retweaked from the 80s. So when you are taking a trade in the middle, the trend, for any pullback like this one here, there is a pullback, and here there is a pullback. If you can see that, you see the market was going and it pulled back to the support. I'm trying to explain to you how you are losing money on any kind of auto trade, and here is a pullback, you're knocked out of the trade. $200 a day losing trade, that is $50,000 a year. Again, for every single trade you lose on a daily basis, based on $200 stop loss, you are losing $50,000 a year. Ninja Trader platform, because we are partnered with Ninja Trader, you have 50%, they barely have the platform and they need somebody else to give them the money to trade. Now lately it has increased to almost 65%. The other 30% is people are with capital between $5,000 and $25,000. And between 10 and 15%, we have some traders, they have over $250,000. And those traders, they are trading differently than the guy is broke with no education. He just want to buy a wash machine, dishwasher machine, print money for him. He's still looking for a printer. And as an example, we have a pilot from Singapore. He is over 250,000, a British. And he take one trade on the ES, one contract. He take a contract on the NASDAQ. He take a contract on the YM. And I think he takes the CL. He collect like 5-6 pieces. He don't wait till the end. When the ES is not doing well, the NASDAQ is doing. What he's doing, he's hedging the market. And he's not looking at the chart because he have more money. So when you are hedging the market, what he does on the $1,000 profit, he flat out everything. Doesn't matter what the ES doing. He don't care what the NASDAQ is doing. He don't care what. He look at the number. And when he sees $1,000 in it clear, he cash in. He don't care what, if there is more money, less money, he don't care. Like now here, 950 on the last entry signal. 2,720. He might stay a little bit longer. He might secure a profit 1,000 and he'll let it go. So in other words, when he have like this coming from the market analyzer, he secured, here you have couple thousand, he secured a profit somewhere around here, he secured a profit somewhere around here, and then what he does, if it goes up, he stay on that trade. If it's not, he already secured the $1,000 a day. So for the people who has money and a little experience, they have more, or you can put it on the fib if you want to, and the fib will move eventually, and the auto trade will readjust your trailing stop. This one here is not a stupid trailing stop. It is based on the fib, floating fibs. Follow the trades, and you can adjust it and readjust it. So when you have money, you can always hedge the market, and your losses are limited. But when you are trading one or two contract and you are on a very tight budget, does not allow you to trade on 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and all this whatnots. So right now, what we are doing, we are looking for the pullback re-entry on the chart, because I cannot call the trade. Yes, it is long, yes. But right now, we need to find an entry. As an example, if we enter here, okay? If we enter here, your stop loss, secure stop loss is right there. Or if you want to make it tight, your stop loss is right there, okay? Now, if you are taking the trade from this area, like when you were trading here, and you enter the market here, still the stop loss is protected by the support. So in other words, no matter where you take the trade, those at the moment, this is your buy, and you hide the stop loss behind the fib line. You do not take a trade and you leave your stop loss unprotected for any wanker come drop by or on any pullback, take your money and keep going. You are nothing, just a number. Doesn't matter what eye color you have, doesn't matter what skin color you have, you're just a number at your broker. They don't care who you are, where you're from, what color you are, how much money you have, rich, poor, they don't care. You are a number at the broker, at that's it. So the only thing you can do when you are auto trading, you need to find also where is your auto trade, put in the stop loss, and what about the trailing stop? Because the key to the success is not to just buying a dishwasher machine called Autotrade with a buy-sell signal promising you're going to be millionaire if you invest $200 in this guy's platform where they cannot trade a paperback. They have no support. They have no clue what they're doing. They just make nice videos. Car salesman. He don't care if you lose your money or not. He don't even recognize you. And if you notice right now, we put the re-entry in here and the re-entry here. I don't know if you can see this on YouTube, but the wick is right there as the re-entry. So always make sure the calculation of your stop loss, it is always protected behind a support or a resistance. It's not, I mean, you hear some amateur trader, I use 15 ticks on, he's bragging, he used 15 ticks on an ES or 20 ticks or 25 ticks. Immediately you know this guy is not profitable. Because for every situation, for every place on the chart, your stop loss has to be calculated differently to keep the cost. This is the secret with the future, to keep the cost as low as possible. As I explained yesterday, I'm flipping a coin with you 10 times. Every time I lose, I give you $1. Every time you win, I win. You give me $10. So if I lose 4 rounds, I lose $4. But when I win $10. On the 10 rounds, if I win 2 times, I nail $20 minus 5 time losses. That will keep me with 15. So the first things you need to do to calculate the cost of the trading. As an example, sometimes you can see some small trade with 5 ticks, 10 ticks, you waive it. Why? Because it's expensive. If I need to put 10 ticks as stop loss to earn 10 ticks, then that means I'm might as well go to Las Vegas, play casino. At least you get served beautiful drink by a beautiful woman. You don't have to listen to my voice all the time. So this is a casino when your stop loss is as much takes as your profit. This is wrong. So right now, as we see here, we call the trade on the re-entry, which is the ES and the re-entry of the NASDAQ. Now, right now, the market is start losing the ground, but we are not totally insured. They might go back and retest the support area, and it's supposed to hold on those numbers. But if we look at those indicators, then now they start losing momentum. The buyers are equal to the sellers. The 1 and 3 start getting red. We're not in the short. We are on still pullback re-entry. So most likely the ES will hold at the 6709.25, and most likely the NASDAQ will rebound from the 24,857. So we will see how it looked. We still on the long trade. We still on the long trade. It's just the pullback. As you notice here, the pullback went to the second level for the pullback re-entry. So if we notice here, the ES came into this yellow line, supposed to be a re-entry, and a stop at this support area, which we are still good because your stop loss is below the support area. For the NASDAQ, also is coming to this line and now is trying to go back up again. The market is still, there is a little weakness, but still the market is going long. You don't have short at this moment. You don't have a short at this moment. Let's see if there's any news coming out. We are out of the news right now. There is no news. The market is just sitting, and we are stopped trading until the market go back up again, and then we can nail it. Right now there is no trade anymore. Anything below the support, there is no trade. Anything below the support, there is no trade anymore. So we are sitting at the edge here, and there is no more trades at this moment. I will give you exactly when to go into the market. When the market start going up again, I'll call it for you. At the moment, there is no trade on the ES and NASDAQ. Stay away. If this market goes down below that support area, you're gonna be stopped out. If the market go below that support area, you're gonna be stopped out. Just wait till the bar complete. We will get ready. Just keep waiting. You can go now on a long trade, ES, NASDAQ. ES, NASDAQ, you can go long trade at this moment. Keep going up. It's gonna go. Don't worry. Don't get scared. Stay on a micro account. It's okay. Do your training on micro account. Keep going up. Now the market start changing, it's gonna take off. Here it is. Welcome. You're very welcome. Here it is. Success trade. You need to know exactly when to come into the market. When the bar close above those yellow line, it means we're back on the saddle again to go long. This is it. The ES came into the double support area and fell to penetrate that support area, and here fell to break the support area. That means the Nasdaq and the ES going parallel with each other, and we took off and we got in the market at the right time before the market taking off. This is the art of trading. Don't be scared. It's gonna go back up. I'll tell you when you get off the trade. Don't worry, I'm watching it like a hawk. Keep going. Keep going. I'll tell you when you get off from that trade. Keep going. Don't get scared. Break even on your trade. Do not use a dummy trailing stop. I tell you when to exit. Again, every trade I call break even plus one tick. Now you are on a free ride. It's not costing you anything, and I'll tell you where you need to exit the trade. Simple. It's getting stronger. We took the trade earlier. It's getting stronger. Be patient. We're hitting right now the high level like yesterday. Those numbers are the high numbers. It's right there, and it is a little bit difficult to break it. If you look at my crosshair, this is the high level, and we need to break that level. And the same way now we are the high level at 6730. So be patient. We're getting there. Break even plus one. If the market pull back, I'll call the trade again. We're not your financial advisor. Do whatever you want. Today is a Friday. I don't see any institutional number. Ooh, the institutional numbers are way up, 25,333. They are way up. And here's the problem. You have a tremendous support on the Nasdaq, and you have a tremendous support on from here, both of them. If we look, you say, how in the hell I'm gonna trade between those lines? You cannot trade between those lines. Those lines are, it's like rough ride in there, and we don't know which one. You know, it's like a turbulence. We don't know which one is gonna hold, which one is not going to hold. You know, I notice we have a few second delay on a YouTube, and the reason is because when we are using the third uh, company between YouTube and me, uh, we put it on 0, but I can see there is a milliseconds delay on the when it's a broadcasting. It's not a broadcasting exactly on the same millisecond as so you might see a little different in the numbers because I'm behind a few milliseconds when you are receiving it. I'm not behind on my screen, but when you are receiving it, you are milliseconds behind. So at this moment, I cannot do anything about it. It's the company where, to the third company to broadcast with YouTube. So right now we are on the, we're still on the long trade. There is nothing to fear from, but we need to break the high level. As we see the market come back, now the yellow number has went up, and now we are on the re-entry level 24,929, and now the ES is trying to break the high number, and as well the Nasdaq, it will try to break it. So this, when you are breaking a new number of the day, the market struggle to break out the highest level. As you see here, the highest today on the ES, we've been 6729.75, and on the Nasdaq we are on 24,983. Always when we're trying to break a new number, whether you are auto trading or you're not auto trading, it takes a little time. If the trend is not very strong, it's not gonna do the breakout easily. It's gonna go back, try to push to new level, and this is normal in any given market. It's not just the future and any given things. As an example, when if you are trading the Bitcoin went down. The first crash was by company. Millisecond went to 102, then went up, reconfirming everything, and then dropped to 104, retested 104, retested 98, and this morning it broke the 98. It took a long time before the Bitcoin broke the 98, which you don't see people explain precisely what is happening in the Bitcoin. They just keep open their mouth for nothing. We don't have a short. It is just a pullback, and we don't have a short. It's gonna go back and reject. I'm not worried about it. It's going back up again. It's coming on that level, 67.17, and it's gonna go back up again. I'm very sure of it. Let's see. Why? How? I tell you why. Because you have a very strong, despite the buyers and the sellers with the 6 different time frame, they are equal. Here is telling me the 1, 3, 10, 15, 30 minutes is in the green, and here is in the green, indicating there is no drop. The first re-entry on the ES is 6/7/17/25. The second re-entry is 6/7/09. This is it. There is not much to do anymore on this ones here. So let's see what happened. The Nasdaq is holding on this yellow number, indicating we're still in a long position, and we'll see the market if it's going to break up to the higher level or not. Okay, it broke that line. This is the second entry, and if it fell the second entry, that means we're done with the long trade. This is the first, this is the breakout, the second one. And if it's not, this is the first entry, this is the second entry. So if you have two, as an example, micro account, you take one trade here and one trade here. If you get filled on that trade and the market goes to your direction, you do not add any lot on it. You leave it with one. If your first trade went against you, the second trade is in here. then you level out, you can exit earlier. You don't put all of them in one place. You never trade what you have in one direction, all of it. So we see, monitor if the market is going to hold on the 24,878 and the market is going to hold at 6,008, which I doubt it very seriously. If you are not in a trade right now, I will call again the long trade for you. Once the bar close above that number, you can take a long trade. You can do it on a micro account so you don't do any damages. Once the bar close above this line, you can take a trade. And the same story on the Nasdaq. Once the bar go above that number, you can go and take the trade long right there. And those are the entry for you. And what you do, you just break even plus one take. Don't use a dummy trading stop. Leave it alone. I'm still hoping on a very big takeoff. And now we are going long again. We're gonna try to see if we can break the high. This is the second round, we call it trade. Third round, we call it trade. And we'll see. Keep going on that trade. I'll notify you when to exit. We just need the market to move. It's not moving, but I'll notify you when to exit. Now the Nasdaq breaking the high, you see, and now it's getting strong. We called the trade perfectly, long entry. I'll let you know when to exit. Keep going up. Let's keep going up. We have a support area here, resistant. Let's see what happened on it. And I'm sure we can break that line as well. Stay on that trade. The momentum is very strong. Everything is strong. Stay on that trade. It's trying to break this one, and it's going to break it. The ES, Nasdaq going parallel with each other. We are in a good condition. Go on a full throttle. We need to cross this bridge on the Nasdaq. We need to cross the resistance. Here it is. We are crossing it. I know. The market is strong. We will be crossing it. It's pushing the high here. Be careful. A little pullback because the market moved 2 bars, and the bars that were big. If you notice, as we said yesterday, sometimes a pullback to reconfirm every number and wait a little bit, or you can take a profit, whatever you want. But there is a lot more beef to the upside. It's up to you. I'm not your financial advisor. It depends how much you can stomach in the market. It's gonna take off. Don't get scared. We are reaching the high here on the ES. That's why you stop. Do not panic. There is a lot of beef on the way. Don't do that. You know, keep going. Distance your motion away from it. We are at the highest level at this moment. Be patient. The Nasdaq is trying to break the resistance to climb to the 25,106, and the ES is trying to break the highest level, and that's simple. There is a little work in there the market has to do. We're still in a good shape to the long side. A little pullback, don't let it scare you. We need to cross the high on the ES. The second target we need to deal with when we cross the bridge, the second bridge is 6,752. We need to deal with it when we get there. And the Nasdaq, if you notice here on the Nasdaq, there are 3 bars. Couldn't break that because it's on the high, couldn't break that resistance line, and it's going back to reconfirm, but we are a long way from short. So do not allow your auto trade to take short. There is still a lot of beef on the way up, so be careful. It's just a pullback. We're not doing a scalping here. I mean, on a scalping, you have to be in and out 3-4 ticks. What we are doing, we're trying to catch a big fish and get it over with. You don't need to sit miserably behind a computer taking 30-40 trades. If you are patient enough, you only jump in the market when the right time is come in, where all the technical is okay, and then you can nail it. We're waiting to break a new level on the ES and Nasdaq today. It's going to break it. It's going to break it. A little difficulties, but it will break it. The market is very strong at the moment. Really, the Nasdaq having a hell of a time to break that resistance. And I think this time he has tried 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 6 times. It's about time to break that one. And the ES trying to take off from the highest level of today. It's right here, and it's trying to break the highest level. You can see it's trying a couple of 3 times. The market momentum is all the way up, so there is no worry about it. And once you break out, you don't have time to buy, that's for sure. So we're waiting on the breakout. We have on the auto trade, swing trade in 16,540, and we have on the ES 6,350. Jesus, we've been sitting now for almost 10 minutes trying to waiting on a breakout on the Nasdaq and on the highest level of today, high on the bar on the ES. Now we've been sitting for 10 minutes trying to break that place. And right now the resistance disappear on the Nasdaq. We have a projection. The support resistance we have, the fib level, recalculate all the time the market movement. It's not something you buy from a supermarket on Sunday afternoon where you've seen some traders, they sit down on the same line all day, all week, all months. Ours recalculate, recalculate, and recalculate to give us precisely where we need to worry about or not. So now if you notice the Nasdaq resistance line disappear, it's no longer valid. It's no longer valid, which some doo-doos, they're trying to be traders. They don't understand what is valid and not valid zones. And this is what really pissed me off. A guy don't know how to trade a paperback. He wants to teach people how to trade. Good luck with that. So we're about to take it off. The resistance disappeared on the Nasdaq, and here it is. We're taking off. If you notice, from 1 to 30 minutes, 1 to 30 minutes is in the green. The buyers over the sellers is ready to take off. Here it is. It's going up. And I'll tell you when to take the profit. And here it is. Congratulations. Everything back to normal right now in the market. The market is in sequence, and there is no technical problems ahead of the price. So now it's taking off. Right now, whoever stays on the ES and Nasdaq, you need to keep your eye on the resistance line 6753.25. We work on the tick. We don't sell potatoes. Harold, I'll let you know, sir. If you need anything, just must send me text. Because I'm busy a little bit. Once the webinar is finished, I have some other commitments to do. I keep going, taking off. We finally approaching the resistance line on the Nasdaq 25,106, and on the ES we are approaching the 6,753. So we crossed the first bridge, and now we have to deal with the second bridge, and I see there is no problem. We are going to cross the last bridge of today. We are going to do this. I'm positive today. The market is strong enough, it will break. Stay on those trades. I told you, I will tell you when to exit. Stay on those trades. There is much more beef to the upper side. Stay on that trade. Don't panic. We break in new levels for today, not for the whole year. For today, we are breaking step by step a new level of today. So there is a pullback re-entry all the time. We're breaking the high all day long today from this webinar. So you need to be patient. The momentum, everything is strong in the market. We're going with the wind. There is no problem here. Very strong. Now here is as an example. If the market drops, sometimes it drops for many reasons. Reconfirming every number, profit taking, there is many reasons sometimes the market to drop. Whether you take the trade from here or here or here, your stop loss is the same. Your stop loss is right there, below that line. So if we take the number here, you buy here, or you buy here, or you buy here. You cannot use a stop loss if you buy here. You cannot. Oh, I use 5 ticks. You're not protected. You're vulnerable on the first pullback and knock you out of that trade. Remember, we said $200 a day, that's $50,000 a year. You don't say, well, it's only 200. Well, if you're doing this for a hobby, yeah, go ahead, knock yourself out. You know, lose 5 times 200. It's okay if you're doing it for hobby. But if you want to be professional trader, the first things, you don't say, where is the auto trade? I'm going to buy on Sunday and I'm going to be millionaire on Monday. The first things you need to ask on any given auto trade you want to buy, you want it to use, where is the stop loss on that auto trade? How much it cost me if we have a bad day? And not on the back testing. On the back testing, everything looks beautiful. Not on the back testing. On the actual real time back testing, I can make any auto trade, make it profitable 100%. Many times on the back testing, you see strategy 85%. You put it to work, it is minus 85%. It's not plus 85%. And for the ones they've been around for a long time, they know. Backtesting is an illusion. It's not reality. So when you're doing the optimization on any given platform, give you most likely where is your setting. Should you use this indicator? Should you use this filter? But those number profit factor 20 and 40, and you know, if you use a Renko bar, your profit factor 100%. If you use Hakanachi, it's the most illusion because those bars are not real. So all this small trick, and then you go down on the optimization, which they don't show you. They say recovery days, 5 days, 12 days recovery day for one bad day. So if you have a one bad day, you need 25 days, 30 days to recover one losing day. So give me which trader he can auto trade for 30 days without losing any day. I've been doing it for 32 years and I'm still losing. At least once every week or every other week. At least I have a bad day once a week or once every other week. So we crossed the fib as we said. We told you to stay on that trade, do not panic. And now I'll keep driving you up to make big chunk money on this one here. Now the next step, now this is the most dangerous, and this is the most people ignore, especially amateur trading. We have entered the zone on the Nasdaq, indicating you cannot generate a new trade on your auto trade or on your dishwasher machine. This one here is no longer valid to re-enter the Nasdaq when you enter those two yellow lines. This is not a baby stuff, oversold, overbought indicator. This one here have an algorithm, measure the previous highs and lows and some other factors. I'm not going to be public with it. So where all the amateur traders are taking a trade in here, we will be sitting here, put in a sell order right there. 9 out of 10 is going to be reversals in this area here. 9 out of 10. And what it is, you have two yellow lines and then supported by double resistance, indicating the market is going to stop at 25,205.25 to the tick. Now the ES is entering this market, which those are my favorite position when the fib is right in between, indicating most likely we can go on a sell order right here where the amateur taking a trade long. You should never allow your auto trade to take a trade once you enter this dead zone, the yellow line. You should never generate a new trade. It is a place for reversal. This is where the market limitation, whether it's long or short, this is the limitation for this market, and there is no longer is going to keep going higher. Today is a little bit special because we had a crash this morning. We have serious crash with in the morning with the market, and it's recovered madly. So right now, maybe it's going to top up to the second level of the yellow line, where it can indicate all the way to the 6,884 on the ES, and maybe we can have a couple bars like what we did yesterday on the Nasdaq above the normal. You will never be able to get the final bar on any given trend, but once you stick with your technical analysis, now the way we call that trade, every single trader should have at least $500 in his pocket on every single instrument, at least. So now we can see this target here is coming the calculation from the market analyzer, and here is the market analyzer target on the Nasdaq, followed by reversal, and you have the dead zone, the yellow line here, plus you have the double resistance indicating for you the party is over. Elvis left the building. It's finished. It's done. You cannot squeeze anything out of it. You know, you cannot get a hair out of a bull-headed man, and this is finished here. At the same time, right now, the ES still have a few beef all the way up, and most likely we're gonna be looking for reversal on the 6,773, or we're gonna look for reversal on 6,785. Well, we'll live and see how it's going to be. But now for the Nasdaq, maybe we're gonna hit the 25,217. The reversal indicated there is a little fatigue in the market trend, but there is a good potential. We're climbing at least, still little beef left, and we're gonna go all the way to the 25,215. I'm almost sure of it. And then what you do, you close the trade we called for you. You did a lot of money, and this is it. There is nothing left for today. So we still look at, and then look on the ES, we start getting the reversal on the 6,764, but there are still more potential to climb to the 6,772 and then the 6,785 and kiss this market goodbye for the morning session. You're done. It's going up. We have a 12,000 on the ES. We have 29,000 on the Nasdaq swing trading. Okay. Now the market starts sinking. Be careful. If you want to consider taking a profit, you need to take a profit. It's 10:52. I'm out of here in 5 minutes. So take a profit. Take a profit. I want to know any of my traders took those trades. Does anyone took those trades? Okay, Harold. On the micro account Nasdaq, he made 1,210, and on the 1,320. Amazing. Very good, Harold. Did anyone took those trades? Harold did 1,210 on the micro account and 1,320 today. I don't know if this year was yesterday or I don't know what is the difference. But he's over $1,000 on a micro account. That's excellent. That's mean you are on. If on the micro account you did 1,320, that's mean in the real one, the Nasdaq, you made 13,000. That's good. Okay, the market is sinking. It start getting weak. Now we start getting, the 1 minute is not really important, but when the boat starts sinking, you start seeing the 1 minute and then followed by 3 minutes and then followed by 5 minutes. So the 1 minute, I'm not going to respond on the 1 minute, but if it start rolling from 1 minute to 3 minutes to 5 minutes, that means it's time to get the hell out. That's it. Run. What you do, you take your profit, you go to the mouse, you go to the left of your computer, you turn off your computer, and you run as fast as you can. So the devil will not play with your head and keep trading. This is not Las Vegas. This is it, guys. It's going to start rolling to the other direction. Well, yeah, you know, Harold, we have many. We have one guy, it was like yesterday, his name Adil. Also, he's killing it like you. He's been with us. Yesterday, he contacted me because he's finished financing the system. He become also a gangster with the market. There is also a new gentleman, Henry. Also, he's a very good trader. I know he's gonna also is new. There is like we have many new ones they become profitable. As I said, we are done and take a profit. There is no more trade right now. If you still have the stomach to trade before I clock out, you have a re-entry on the ES 6,743, and then you have a re-entry here. But this re-entry, if you're gonna re-enter this market, you're gonna bump into thick wall. Folks, we are done for today. We called beautiful trades. You should be done at least 500 on each. And we jumped on the market as always in the right time, the right direction. And I'm glad, Harold, and we have Adil, we have few like this. They at the beginning they were disaster. You know, for those people to start comprehend the market, it's not gonna be overnight. It's Harold, like you know, when you come in, you were left and right, but now you become consistent, and it takes time. You know, this one here, you cannot just, you know, download it on a hard disk. You need to learn as you go, and the more you learn, it's exactly like an army. You know, when you start as a sergeant, and then you start going up and up. You cannot become a captain, and you cannot be a pilot and you don't have a pilot license. You just want to turn on the autopilot and call yourself pilot. You will never be pilot. It's just an illusion in your head. You think you're going to be pilot, but you're not. So the people has study and learn not to take a manual trade, but when they're auto trade, taking a trade, they know where they are in the market. If you don't know where you are in the market, you're not going to make it, period. You can keep buying systems from now till you are at the age of 95. You're not going to make it. The last 16 years, we never seen anyone, and I had thousands of traders for the last 16 years, and never seen anyone have success without a proper education. Yes, you can use an auto trade with educated, because you are the captain, you are the manager on the auto trade. You don't auto trade and you go on a honeymoon and thinking you're coming back and you are a millionaire. If this is the case, then the garbage man is going to buy that dishwasher machine, and the pizza man is going to do it, and then we don't have anyone to do any service because everybody is auto traded. You know, really, this is the way you think, because what you have discovered, nothing. What you have discovered by using auto trade and not getting educated, what you're going to get out of it? Nothing. And most of those guys, they're selling auto trade, they have no experience. They're a bunch of kids. They cannot trade a paperback. They just know how to make a nice video, and they have a big mouth. But at the end of the day, they're not traders, and they will never come out live. And not follow the market, predicting the market. This is where separate the man from the boys. Come on the YouTube, predict the market to the public, and show me your color if you are a real man, trader, or just a little boy having a picnic in the trading. This is the difference. That's all. I don't want to say anything anymore. Folks, we're done for today. The market is sinking, and we wish you a pleasant day. God bless you, everyone, and thank you very much for today. Bye for now.